And yeah, I'd with radish live. Howdy! We're going to be spilling the tea today. Spilling the tea on loose leaf tea. I've had quite a few people in my comments asking me to talk more about tea. I'm assuming they meant loose leaf tea. They could have meant juicy gossip, spill the tea. If it was this juicy gossip tea that you wanted, I don't have too much to share, so we're just going to move on to the loose leaf tea information. To start off, I'm just going to give you some book recommendations to kind of get you into learning a little bit about herbs and stuff. This is just like a small stack I grabbed. Alchemy of Herbs. It's pretty good. Backyard Pharmacy. That one's good. My top two would have to be the Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs and the Master Book of Herbalism. This one I would say out of all of them you should get. It just kind of, it gives you... I heard a ghost. I really did actually. I did hear something moving. And I can see both the girls and they're sleeping. Oh well, who knows? I live in a 100-year-old barn. Master Book of Herbalism. This one's good because it teaches you kind of the medicinal and spiritual. This one's kind of just spiritual, but this one's informative on both. I also picked this book up from Barnes & Noble like last year, and it's pretty good. It kind of just shows you which teas to put, or which herbs to put in your garden to kind of create a nice tea garden. It's cute. It's got little pictures. Cute. So those are just some thoughts. I have more, but I didn't want to overwhelm you guys. And then where do I source my teas? The places I source my teas are, we have a couple apothecaries here in Charlottesville. I go to them. Or I go to the Asian market. Like if there's an Asian grocery store in your city or town or whatever, then you should check out their tea aisle. They have a lot of loose leaf teas. It's just like bulk loose leaf tea. Also another great place is the farmer's market. They usually have some herbs. I also obviously source my herbs if I can from my own garden because I do have a little herb garden. And if I can't find the herb I'm looking for anywhere else, I will just buy them organic off Amazon. Usually you can get it in bulk and it's a pretty good deal. But I always try to do the other things first before I go to Amazon, you know? I feel like Whole Foods probably has a good selection too. I've never checked there, but I'm just assuming they probably would. It's really discouraging, but a lot of bagged teas are not good for you. They're full of microplastics, which is so frustrating because you're like, here I am trying to heal myself and I'm getting poisoned, you know? So loose leaf tea is a better option in my opinion, and it's more fun because you get to be creative with kind of what tea blends you end up making and stuff. I don't know, I just think it's kind of cool that you're creating something and healing yourself at the exact same time. I just washed my tea strainer, so we're gonna make some tea. This is the strainer I use. I just got it from World Market. I think it was like 15 bucks. I use this multiple times a day, so a very worthy investment of $15. I always have a ginger tea, like every day. I either do like a ginger, lemon, turmeric, black pepper, or a ginger hibiscus. I think I'm feeling like a little bit of a detox tea. So we're gonna do the ginger, lemon, turmeric, and you need the black pepper in it because the black pepper helps activate the turmeric. So people have asked a lot about recipes, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I listen to my heart. I pour with my heart. I don't think I've ever made a tea blend that I haven't liked. I just think sometimes I am experimenting and I'm like, okay, next time I should add this or this or this and make it a little bit better, or make it a little bit sweeter, or, you know, balance it out a little bit. But it's just like experimenting and you're just having fun. And if you don't like it, you just don't have to drink it. A tea blend I made recently that I've been really loving is this beauty tea, and I made it a few videos ago, but I did change the recipe a little bit. I added dried lemons and strawberries and damiana leaves. If you know, you know. It's a good herb. It makes you feel a little sexy, you know? I will leave the recipe, the updated recipe, right here for you. Another thing about tea is, if you were drinking tea for taste, the usual 5-10 minutes of steeping is fine. But if you were drinking tea for medicinal purposes, you want to let it steep for about 15 to 20 minutes or more if you can. While we let this steep, I'm going to show you some of my favorite herbs. Please excuse how bad the lighting is. There has been a hurricane and I haven't seen the sun in so long. It is nothing but rain. And it's going to be nothing but rain all week again. But oh well, it is okay. We have a lot to be grateful for. We'll see the sun again eventually. Something I get asked all the time is about my label maker, because y'all think the little labels are so cute, which they are. This is what they look like for reference. The little leaves on the side is a setting on the actual label maker, and then the kind of tape I get is black with gold. By the time this video comes out, I'm going to make an Amazon storefront kind of section all about apothecary stuff, where you can find the label maker, the tape, some herbs, some jars, that sort of thing. Because I do get so many questions about that, so that will finally be answered. I'm sorry. Some of my favorite herbs I really suggest, lemon balm for sure. I love lemon balm. It's part of the mint family, so definitely keep it in a container if you are going to have it outside as tea. Otherwise it will take over your garden. But it's a really cool herb because it kind of gives you like this euphoric kind of childlike feeling, and also kind of calms your anxiety. It's really, really cool. Kava is cool. Maybe do a little bit of research on that one, because it is kind of like a sedative, and also you don't really have it if you're gonna have food. So there's a lot of kava bars popping up everywhere, I've noticed, which is interesting to see. But yeah, that's a cool one. I love mugwort, but you should definitely not take this if you are pregnant, because it can make you have a miscarriage. So, Zonzoid. Damiana leaf, I've talked about that. It's just like a really sexy herb. It does good things for you in that area. Butterfly pea flower. I really love butterfly pea flower because it makes your teas like super pretty purpley blue, and it also is really good for anxiety and your skin, complexion, all this stuff. It's pretty cute. I mean, I love all of them, but like those are just the ones that are kind of coming to mind. Dandelion's always a good one to have on your shelf because it's such a good detox. I feel like having strawberries and like blueberries and stuff is really good as like fillers to kind of add like a good flavoring to the teas that are maybe a bit more medicinal. Wormwood's really cool, but definitely not for the flavor profile. It's just a cool herb to kind of go a little bit inward. I think hibiscus is also a really good kind of like filler herb to have in your cabinet because it's just so flavorful. It's also really, really good for you. It just like tastes really good, you know? Jasmine too. But yeah, I guess that's where I'm just gonna stop because I really don't want to overwhelm, you know? The water is coming into the house. Oh well. Also, the doors keep blowing open, so that's not good. It'll be fine. Isn't that right, Frey? Fawn's checking out the water. It's not good, Fawn. What are we gonna do? No, don't drink it. I want to do a little show and tell really quick because I just got this new leaf. Cute. She's getting big. Also, I have my little Thai constellation monstera. And then I got a little unicorn in here. And a little quartz crystal. But she's growing so big. I'm very excited for her journey. Good. This weather is starting to really get me down. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel so tired, and I have chronic illness and chronic pain, and I just feel like it has been so much worse. Then I feel guilty because I know how bad it is in other places like that aren't even far away. Like, I grew up in Appalachia, and it's just so sad to see what's been happening. Like, I love East Tennessee, I love Asheville so much, and I don't know, I feel so sad that that's happened to such special sacred place, you know? And it's just awful, and I feel so bad about it. So then I just feel guilty that I'm even complaining when it could be so much worse. I've talked a little bit about how I've been going on a health journey for myself and trying to get better physically and mentally, all that sort of stuff. I think something I have slowly realized is that I am an extremely sensitive person, and I cannot do the same things that other people do. And in some ways, I have really set my life up to accommodate that because I know that about myself. But in other ways, I'm always like, why can't you just be normal, Anna? Why can't you just be able to eat this food or be able to drink this drink and be okay? And I never am, and I'm like always fighting with myself, like, why can't you just be normal? Why can't you just be normal? And like, I'm just kind of coming to terms with the fact that I am extremely sensitive. My body's extremely sensitive. And I just have to be okay with that, and I have to kind of dance to my own kind of beat, because if I keep trying to be like other people in that way, I'm just gonna keep drowning, you know? And I know so many people are like, oh my gosh, your life is so much different than like the status quo person, and that's true, but there are still some areas that like I still try to go with the flow when my body and my mental health, like that, it's terrible for my body and my mental health. I got a new therapist in March, I think, March or April, and I've been really liking her. I think she's the perfect balance of kind of spiritual but then grounded. She's not too floaty. She's just, I don't know, she's really cool and I really like her. I did have a male therapist and it turned out really bad, and he ended up kind of being inappropriate. It was very upsetting because I was going to him for a lot of the trauma that I had with men. And so then to be going to ask someone for help with that trauma and then kind of solidifying the issues I had with men by like the person who was supposed to help you, I don't know, that was really upsetting. So I took a long break from therapy, and then I found my new therapist, and I really like her. So I'm really grateful for her, and she's definitely been teaching me about boundaries and teaching me just like to listen to my body more. So shout out to her. You know, therapy is good. I like therapy. My plan today was to do the front porch and get it all decorated, but it's just raining way too hard and I can't go to the market in this rain and get more pumpkins. So I think instead we are going to make a batch of fire cider. We're gonna make some fire cider. So let's go. I'm making fire cider.
Oh yeah? Reading out what?
Good at chopping garlic.
Good at chopping garlic. It's hard.
I know.
Okay.
Thank you for fixing that. Everything is breaking. One month-a-roo. Oh my gosh. We're gonna lose power. Ugh. have a cold, and that's really frustrating because I don't want one. So we're just gonna have a little bit of hangout time in bed because I don't really feel like doing anything, you know? Can y'all see the hummingbirds fighting? They're so cute. Look at how sad my garden is. It looks like the rain stomped on it. Oh well, it's always next to you. My sister-in-law made a YouTube channel, so we're gonna watch it. If you guys wanna look it up, it's books. It's books.
Part about Elizabeth's disappearance in books. Now, Paul is driving kind of in the middle of nowhere, Colorado, in the middle of a snowstorm. It's looking really bad for Paul. Another book in this series just for her. And now they are immortally chained together.
It's actually kind of cold in here. The chimney sweeps are coming on Saturday, so that's when you know that the cold weather is coming, when the chimney sweeps show up. I'm really craving a pizza, so that is what we're gonna make. I'm not gonna lie, this vlog was meant to be another fall, like decorating sort of vlog, and it has not turned out that way at all. But you know what? That's just the way it goes sometimes. This is the real deal. Real life. I do think I'm getting a little bit of cabin fever. Cabin fever. I will say though, everything kept going wrong and breaking and stuff. Like the storm made the router break, or like bust. I don't know what the technical terms is, but the router blew, I guess. So then I didn't have internet, which made the litter robot not work, and any of like my smart devices, none of that worked. And then my refrigerator stopped working, and then my toilet stopped working. I had to get a new refrigerator, and then Drew fixed my toilet, thank goodness. Also, my water was brown, and I was drinking it, if I'm being honest. The thing is, it's not bad for you. The thing is, if you have well water, sometimes if there's like a big storm or too much rain, the water kind of turns a little foggy, or sometimes it turns like super brown and it's like really, really gross. And I never drink the water if it's like super, super brown. But if it's like a little light brown, if it's a little light brown, or if it's like a little foggy, sometimes, I mean, actually I never have before, but this time I did because I was so thirsty. And it's not like there's anything bad in it for you. It's just like the minerals, and it's just like the system. And I have a water filter thing, and so I was drinking the filtered water, but it's for some reason made my stomach hurt so bad, and I don't know. So then my stomach was dying yesterday, and then I got sick. Like what? I just can't even. But I think everything's gonna be okay from now on. I also have new management. I met with them yesterday, and that was fun. I honestly really, really like them, so that's good. I've worked with managers before in the past, and I haven't really vibed. Not that I haven't vibed with them, but I just feel like they weren't really doing anything for me in particular. Like maybe they took on too many creators and they just like weren't, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel really good about these people, and so far they have been excellent. So I might be getting back into doing brand deals and stuff. But it reminded me that I'm supposed to be a little bit more serious of a creator. Not like I have to act serious, but I have to like plot and plan a little bit more. Is the sun coming out? Guys, I think the sun's coming out. If the sun's coming out after this pizza, we're gonna go into the woods. I'm pretty sure I'm seeing the sun right now. Wow, I manifested that. I manifested it. But speaking of manifesting, I swear I manifested the management, because I had just said, I was like, I really need help with all these emails, and like invoices and all this stuff, like I'm really struggling. And I also like want to start taking brand deals again because I took kind of a big break this year from doing them on TikTok. I did a couple on YouTube, but yeah, I just took a big break, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to like get back to it. And then they showed up, and then I was like, wow, it was very serendipitous, and it was perfect. So anyways, I kind of miss doing brand deals, really. I used to enjoy them a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's fun. It is fun. Like, it's kind of stressful because you really want everything to be perfect, but also is like creative and fun, and I love working with brands that I really enjoy, so it feels like you're like getting to hug brands that you like. I don't know what that means. I need the oven to be ready. We're losing the plot. I'm just gonna come back when the oven's ready. Ah! Pizza time! I should have had this ready. Oh my god. Yeah. The girls are still asleep. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Bon appetit. Ants? Why the hell are there ants? Oh my gosh. What the hell are you doing? Get out. Get out of my house. Get. I'm not drinking the brown water anymore. I got water bottles. Last time I ate this pizza, I did throw up. Not because I don't like the taste of it. I don't know what was going on, but I just hope that this time it is different. Because I really enjoy this pizza. It's good to me. I've decided to slow down a little bit because it doesn't take. Yeah, so I'm just getting ready. I look like I'm about to join a cult. Am I not? My nose is so sniffly. We'll wear this flannel so it looks less so. No, I'm totally not about to join a cult. Let's go on a walk because it is sunny outside and we could use some fresh air. For sure. Hello. Happy? He's sniffing everyone's poo. Okay. I'll come back and give you one. It's okay. The bridge is okay. Yay. Holy cow. No way. Big. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a big. What's that called? Landslide? Mudslide? Right there. Right. Everything looks so different now. Looks like, this is where I'm gonna stop. Okay. Mother Nature has decided for me. That's fine.